Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Disco 100 Radio as we bring to you another Future Spotlight Athlete segment. I got a couple of guys here in the studio with me. I'm going to start with the guy over here to my left. Oh, go ahead and introduce yourself, man. What's your name? What class are you? What school you attend? And what position you play?
My name is Braylon Ford, class of 24, dual threat quarterback. I attend Harrison High School.
Look, he threw out that dual threat. I'll make sure y'all get it right. Dual threat. What you got over here to my right?
I'm Camden Overton. I'm class of 2022. I play tight end and I go to Merida High School.
Okay. And who we got to your right? Who we got over here, Mr. Cool Guy with the hat turned to the back?
DISCO100 White, class 2023, Creekside High School, DB.
Hey man, your voice really that deep, bro. He might got one little girlfriend watching the song like that.
Get a little quiet storm voice. You know what quiet storm is? Ask your parents about quiet
They know about a quiet storm. How y'all feeling today, fellas? Y'all feeling good?
Good.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, y'all ready to get this interview?
Yes,
You
sir.
ready to get it popping?
Yeah.
All right, man, let's start over here with Daquan, man. You said you are class of 2023.
Yes,
You play
sir.
DB at Creekside, right?
Sir.
AKA the Swamp.
Yes, sir.
I got to ask you like I asked everybody else, man. Why do they call it the Swamp out there at Creekside?
You not like you can't see it, but behind the visitor side, it's an actual swamp back there.
Like a real swamp.
Yeah, it's a swamp back there.
Just no gators, no nothing
Nah.
like that. Can you go fishing back there?
Nah,
You can't
it
go
ain't
fishing?
no fish back there.
I got you, man. Shout out to Coach what's the McQuarrie out there,
Yes,
man.
sir.
He tuned in. I know he'll be watching, man. He really excited about what Creekside gonna bring to the table this year, man. Especially in that secondary, because y'all returning the whole secondary,
Yes, sir.
right?
Whole secondary.
Ooh-wee. It's gonna be serious out there. I know all y'all got like 10, 15 plus Division One offers out there, right? That's what's up right there. Camden, Mr. Overton, what y'all gonna do over there in Marietta this year, man? Y'all, 2 years off of a state championship.
Yes, sir.
You was on that team, correct?
Yes, sir.
Briefly, real quick, give me the script. How did that feel for you to be? What were you, a freshman or a sophomore when y'all won it?
Sophomore.
You were a sophomore. How did it feel to be on that championship team, man?
It was
Speak to the mic.
a whole lot of it was real fun just being on the team.
Right.
Being around all them great players, it was just a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
But even behind the fun, it was a lot of hard work. So
Oh yeah.
as us being second strings and scout players, it was a lot of hard work for us too.
They
But yeah.
had to get y'all ready.
Yeah.
I was going against the Eric Gilberts, the
Yeah.
BJ Ojolaris, the Harrison Baileys, and all that.
Yes,
So
sir.
I know they prepped y'all.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
gonna make a good run this year.
That's the plan. Hopefully, yes, sir.
That's the plan.
Our team is pretty much returning our whole team.
The whole team.
Yes, sir.
I noticed y'all only lost like 5 or 6 seniors.
Yes,
I
sir.
did
That's all
notice
we
that.
had on the team.
So y'all gonna have a nice, good older team this year. Y'all,
sir.
y'all gotten what 3? This is y'all 4th year together, right?
Yes, sir.
So y'all might make a nice little run. Y'all be sure to check Mary out this year. And Mr. Braylon Ford over here
sir.
at Harrison High School. Man, y'all been pumping out quarterbacks over there a lot lately.
Yeah.
And you next in line, right?
Yes, sir, of course.
I know you know about the Justin Fields cat. Everybody knows about him. Get ready to be a top 5 pick in the draft. Do you kind of watch some of his film when he was at Harrison?
Of course, like I go over film just to know what I'm supposed to do in the play. It helps me out seeing someone with like a similar skill set, I would say. So it just helps me out. The coaches are really helpful too,
Right.
helping break it down for me.
There you go. Bring the mic a little bit closer to you so I can hear you. There you go. Oh, it's good. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. What's your current height and weight right now, Braylon?
5'10", 165.
Man, you look a little bit taller than that, man. I'm 5'11", and you taller than me, man.
I don't know.
Cam, what's your current height and your weight?
I'm 6'3", 230.
6'3", 230. And Tig, what is your? Let me stop saying Tig. Let me say Daquan.
Nah, you
I'm
good.
sorry.
You good. You good.
I can say Tig. 'cause
Yeah,
I've
you
known you
good.
for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your current height and weight?
If you say you 5'11", then I'm 6'1". I'm just playing. About 5'10", 5'11", 155.
Y'all taller than that. I promise you, I'm 5'11". I went to the doctor about 15 years ago. They said I was 5'11", and I've been rocking with it ever since.
Your head about 5.
Now let's talk about school, man. Let's give me a typical day, what it's like with you guys. Let's start with you, Daquan. What's a typical day like from the time you wake up, to what you do during the school, after school, to the time you lay down? Go ahead, give me a rundown about that real quick.
Right now, it's not looking good. You wake up at 5 in the morning, go work out.
Woo! Ooh, early morning workouts.
Gotta come back home, get in school, start doing work while you tired. You already tired from going to work out.
Right?
Come home, do work. Then I got a dog. Feed him, take him out during school. Keep taking him out. Keep bringing him back.
So that's
I
like
be
your own
tired.
personal little child.
Yeah,
Bet.
and then after that, I got track practice around like 4:00.
Okay.
Leave track practice, then go work out again. Then come back home. Still got schoolwork to do.
Oh yeah.
Go to sleep, do it again.
So you're virtual right now,
Yes,
correct?
sir.
Okay. Are you going back face to face next year, or are you going to
I'm not
continue
sure.
virtual?
I don't think my mom want me to go back. I'm
I
not
heard
even
that.
sure.
That's a busy schedule though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite subject that you study in school?
I like science.
Science, really?
It's a lot to learn about, like, about our world, what happens around us.
Right.
Yeah, I like learning about
That's
science.
dope, man. There's only been a very few
What
guys.
is a little voice? I thought you gonna say chorus.
Look at the little baritone.
Little boys,
they
the
got
big
going on.
voice. I like walking beach on the beach, football field.
Cam, man, let's talk about you over there at Marietta High School. Are you virtual or face to face right now?
I'm face to face.
You face to face. So
Yes,
give me a
sir.
typical day of what it's like for you when you up in the morning to when you go to bed at night.
So like I'll wake up around 6:20, hop in the shower, get ready, get in the car, I go to school.
Right.
School starts at 7:45. I'm in the weight room. We work out for about an hour and a half.
That's your first block.
Yes, sir. Weight
Okay,
training.
weight training.
I mean, I kind of like it. It kind of wake me up.
Right.
It wakes me up for the rest of the day.
Right.
Then I got 3 more classes. I go to that.
Mm-hmm.
Then I come home and do my schoolwork. And then that's my day, pretty much.
So you don't do no schoolwork while you in school?
I mean, yeah, I do my regular classes.
They say come home, need to do some schoolwork. I'm like, bro, you better do it while you're in school.
Yeah, I come home, do my homework, and then go to sleep. I be tired. I don't have that much time.
Yeah, get a little close.
I said, like, I don't really have that much time after.
After practice, after school.
Yes, sir.
Do y'all practice after school? Any weight training, anything like that? Track or
No, sir. We're about to start practicing now. April 28th for spring.
spring? That's right.
Yeah,
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. And what's your favorite subject? Are you studying that you in school that you're studying in school right now?
Math.
Math. Good
Yes,
with
sir.
them numbers, huh?
Yes, sir.
Good. Got to be good with them numbers, man. All right, Mr. Ford, your turn, man. Give me a typical day. What it's like for you in the Harrison High School era over there. Are you face to face or
I'm
virtual?
actually virtual.
You're virtual.
So I don't wake up as early as them, you know.
Oh.
Sometimes
I heard that.
sometimes I have football before school, like
Right.
just me, like individually. So
Like
I'll have that.
You work with a trainer or something
Yeah.
like that? Okay.
yeah,
okay,
I work
gotcha.
with a trainer. So a regular day, I'll wake up around like the 7:30. You know,
Okay.
get up, brush my teeth, wash my face, eat breakfast.
Right,
My
right.
first class is biology. I go to that.
Okay.
Then I go to the rest of my classes, and then my fourth period is actually weightlifting because
Really?
we have varsity weightlifting is in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. That's
So I'll
different
go
right
to weightlifting, and then after I'll either run on an upper body day
there. Okay.
or on a lower body day. I'll, do stuff around the house, or I'll have football after that.
Okay. Okay. Got you. What was my next question for you? You said you were virtual.
Yes, sir.
You're virtual over there. What's your favorite subject that you're studying right
My
now?
favorite subject is actually social studies, so honors
Really?
history for me.
Honors history.
Yes,
Did you
sir.
hear that? Disco honors history.
I don't know.
That mean that boy smart.
I mean,
That's
I'm
what that is.
being funny. I'm glad y'all guys got
Yeah.
that mindset.
Yeah.
I ain't know ornaments till I got out of high school.
Yeah.
That's
But
what
hold on real quick. One thing I noticed, man, I'm going to give y'all respect. All y'all are saying, sir. I love that. I'm glad y'all raised the way y'all raised, man. I did some respect.
Parents
I
talk
noticed that
well.
already, man. All y'all saying, sir, no, sir. That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
And so shout out to the parents out there in the lobby. Raised y'all right. What's your GPA over there at Harrison right now, Bradley? You know?
4125.
Whoa, that sounds like 40 time, bro. 4.25.
I don't think nobody running that right now.
I know, right?
I can run that.
How long ago?
10 yards. I run 10 yards.
So look, that explains why Brandon is in honors. You said honors history, right?
Yeah.
That's what you get, honors history, 4125. Ken, what's your GPA?
3.1.
3.1. T, what about you, sir?
37.
3.7.
3.7.
All of y'all are academic qualifiers for the next level. That's great, man. That's a round of applause. Hats off to all three of y'all, man. That's really good right there. That's what we try to do. We bring guys in here that have education, that got some sort of some credentials about themselves, and y'all definitely passed the test on that right there. All right, let's talk about this whole pandemic that we're facing, man. You know, you just like every other athlete and person in the world right now is facing. You know, I'm gonna start with you, Daquan, on this question. You know, how have you remained focused to continue to go to school, work out, do what you need to do to become that superior student athlete throughout this whole COVID-19 pandemic we're facing?
I remain focused with my dad. Like
Dad,
he's been a reason that like he hard on me about school. He's hard on me about like literally like everything. So like
Right.
so I got to keep it in my mind that he's right there. So I gotta go hard 100%, no matter the circumstance. Even though this Corona junk, it really like hit hard.
It did,
Like I think we was working out. We was doing a morning workout before school when it had hit, and everything just got canceled out of nowhere.
right.
It was morning workout and track, so everything just got canceled, and it just like messed up a whole track season.
Right.
And like everybody on the football team like really just drifted away.
Right.
So we had to get everybody back, bring them back, and start working out again. But yeah, it was kind of hard.
Yeah, I know it was tough because a lot
Yeah.
of parents were, you know, scared of the whole pandemic, which I honestly see why. I know a lot of players that really didn't play football last year because of the COVID-19. So
Yeah.
I know that was tough for a lot of parents, and you know, and then for a kid to sit out of a sport that he loves, that's tough. You know.
It had me sitting at home for a long time. They saying we couldn't go nowhere, couldn't do nothing.
Right.
So I'm just at home, just literally like doing nothing, just in school.
Walking the dog.
I didn't have my dog yet, not yet. But like, I was literally just at home doing nothing because they were saying we couldn't leave the house. Everybody had to stay home, so I'm just at home doing nothing. See, and they had reopened the city back up.
Right.
I'm back working out again every day.
I bet you was playing that game though while you was at
Oh
home.
yeah.
You know, remind me of
Juice.
Juice. Remember the movie Juice?
Juice.
Oh boy, played in Juice.
Well, which character?
The one that
Juice?
played in Tyra Banks. The one that was I can't think of the name.
Think about it. We're gonna
Yeah.
come back to it. Think about
That's
that.
what it remind me of. I can't think of the name.
Cam, same question for you, man. How have you remained focused throughout this whole COVID-19 pandemic?
Or like school wise, my mama's just she not going. She like
I already
always
know. I already
she
know.
always just making sure checking up on me every
Uh-huh.
time, like making sure it's always something she not gonna back
She
down
ain't
at
gonna let you
all.
breathe, man. You
But yeah.
gotta do what's right.
But I appreciate it. Like it helped me stay focused. But like
Mm-hmm.
when it first hit COVID, like it was shutting everything down. School got shut down. But me and some of our teammates, like we were still trying to get to the field if we could,
Right.
like small groups. So like our high school was still open, so we would go to the field and do like we'll just do routes on there, or we'll try to, if we can, we'll do a little 7-on-7 1-on-1s. We just try to like keep that bond going between us because you know we was a new team, so we
Exactly.
we was all just trying to stay together through the pandemic.
right.
So as much as we could, because sometimes people would come out there and say we can't be out there, it's too many.
Yeah.
So yeah, we was just doing what we could, try to stay together.
I remember those numbers when they had to crunch numbers to get a workout in. So
Yeah.
trainers was holding 3 or 4 workouts a day because they couldn't have so many guys.
That's
out
how it
We
was when our
still
summer.
doing that now.
Y'all doing that right now?
We got 2 groups working out. Like the whole team can't be together, so we got 2 groups.
Right.
One group in the gym for like an hour, the other group in the weight room for like an hour, then we switch.
Yeah. Is that the same thing in Marietta? Like you have like broken down practices?
Yes, sir. In the summer, when we finally got to do our summer practices, we only had we had 4 groups. So we had 2 groups at a time. One would be on the field doing conditioning, and one would be in the weight room.
Okay.
And then they'll switch after like an
Okay.
hour. And then the second group will come out at like in the afternoon at like 12 o'clock. So
Right.
the first group would be like 8 to 10, and then the next one would be like 12 to 2. So we couldn't we had to break it down.
Yeah, and I know it's tough, man. It's tough to kind of get that camaraderie together, build the cohesiveness about it. You know, with teams being broken up like that. I got you. I understand that. Brayden, was that something? Oh, okay. Go ahead, Bray. Your turn, man. You know, give me how has it been for you? You know, over there at Harrison High School, being a student athlete and facing this whole pandemic. You know, how has it been for you? Also,
Of course, it was hard at times, but
Mhm.
their parents were, my parents were very invested in me. You know, they're always
Yes,
on
they
me.
are. Yeah,
You know,
I
keeping
know
me, yeah, keeping me
Uh-huh.
on the right path.
Right.
And as far as workouts, it was the same as Camden. You know, uh, like we had the morning workouts. I went with varsity, so 8 to 10. It was
Okay.
kind of like the same outline.
Okay.
And then we had like a second group come in later in the day.
Okay. Okay. So you said you went with varsity.
Yeah.
You're a 2024, right? So
Yes, sir.
right now you're a freshman.
Yes, sir.
Freshman working out with the varsity. That's a good thing right there, man.
Yes, sir.
You hope to get some reps out there with the varsity boys
Most
this year?
definitely, yes, sir.
I think you will, man. You know, looking at your film, there's no reason why you shouldn't be out there taking reps from it. Okay. We're going to a quick commercial break real quick, y'all. We'll be right back in about 10 to 15 seconds. All right, y'all, we back. Let's talk about some practice stuff. You're gonna get into y'all know about the AI Allen Iverson soundbite about practice from back in the day. Have you ever heard it?
Do
Yeah.
y'all know who Allen Iverson is?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of
You
course.
gotta know who
Well, we
AI
gonna
is.
start right there.
Yeah.
They may know about the shoe.
I never wear that shoe.
Wow, what's wrong with it?
Me
Okay.
neither.
I'm
tripping.
Uh-oh.
Y'all don't
I'm
like
just-
that Allen
We done
Iverson
started
shoe?
something.
That's not our style.
Yeah.
How?
Not in this.
But
not
T,
in
do
this
you
time.
Not this
understand
era.
that everything y'all are wearing now, we wore back in the 80s and the 90s? Do you know that? Every
Yeah.
pair of
My
Jordan
dad
y'all
tell
got,
me that
we
a lot.
had that.
Yeah.
So y'all ain't got no swag. Y'all got it.
No, it's just
That's-
reinvented
that's where
swag. We started that.
No,
Yeah, we started all
no.
that.
Bro,
No
we
way.
did. All them Jordans, those Hirachis, those Air Max that's coming out, them Air Force Ones y'all wearing, bro, we started
Y'all probably started
Even
it,
with
but
your
we
little
wear
hat
it
turned
better
back
than
to
y'all.
back. Your
You
little
say
hat
y'all
turned-
do what better?
We wear it better than
The
Yeah.
only
y'all.
Alright,
thing y'all wear
just take it
better
to
than
a
us is
different
them
level.
super tight jeans and you see the
Oh.
veins through your leg.
Dang.
That's what y'all do better than us. But everything y'all doing is just y'all. It's a reinvention. Y'all are trying to reinvent.
Y'all ain't doing nothing. It's us. So, you know.
That is us, man. Let's talk about some practice. What aspect, Braylon? This question is for you. We'll start with you. What aspect of practice do you like the most, and the aspect that you dislike the most?
The thing about practice is, what I like the most is just practice overall. It's just like it helps me get better, you know, because you have to work on your craft.
That's
You know,
correct.
perfect
That's
practice makes perfect. You can't just practice and make perfect, because if you're not practicing the correct way,
correct. Right.
then you won't get any, you know, like, you won't get anything out of it.
True. That's true. Won't get any
So,
better.
yeah, I don't really have anything that I dislike about practice, because I
Really?
know it's helping me get better for competition in the future and right now.
You don't like nothing. I mean, you don't dislike anything about practice.
No, I love working out. I love practice. That's just me.
Really?
Yeah.
I hated when we did scrimmage. I hated scrimmage in practice. When I played, I go through the drills, individuals, I condition all day long. I just did not like scrimmaging for some reason. Why are we gonna scrimmage when you can just throw me out there on a Friday night? We can scrimmage then. But
I love when we
understand.
scrimmage at practice.
Do you really?
Yeah, I get to talking.
You down on the south side. We know y'all talking.
Everybody
down
gonna hate me this year at practice. I'm being everybody here.
there. You a rising junior, man. You kind of anchoring that secondary out there. Go ahead and answer the question. What are your dislikes and likes of practice? And look, coach is listening, so you better get it right.
What I like about practice is like we have a high tempo at practice. Coach Dixon always yelling out tempo.
Yeah.
And my strength and conditioning coach, he got us always running on and off the field, jogging on and off the field.
Right.
So our practice is really like it's about high tempo, everybody moving around. What I dislike is the end of practice. We gotta run for about 20 minutes. Be tired.
Non-stop.
Back be hurting, feet be hurting. Now went hard all practice just to go run.
And look, I gotta ask you this. I came to a couple of practices last year. Why do y'all hit so hard at practice? Why do y'all hit each other the way y'all hit out there? I see some of y'all linebackers like Marcel. Is it Marcel?
Yeah, Marcel.
Why does he literally kills people out there? Why does he do that? That's his teammate.
I can't literally say why.
It just shocked me when I
But
saw that.
but our coaches they want us going 100 as if we was playing in a real game.
Right.
So we at practice going 100 the whole time.
Make perfect.
If you out there being soft, they gonna tell you, not in a nice way, but they gonna tell you. They gonna tell you.
Coach McCray, if you listening, Tig is absolutely 100% right. He is correct, because y'all getting them boys. But we just want the best out of y'all, and it's all out of love, man. But we ain't going to repeat none of the stuff we done heard. Cam, man, Coach Morgan over there in Marietta, he a tough cookie. What's your likes and dislikes about practices at Marietta?
I mean, because we don't really have to condition our practice unless, like he said, we're not running on and off the field, because our practice is like condition. We always moving fast.
Right.
Like, you always flying around. As long as y'all flying around, like, we don't really have to sprint and condition at the end of practice. So I think that's the aspect I like. Practice is pretty much fun. We always moving around. I think if I would say I don't like is like the individual stuff. It's just like I like it, but it's just like so slow paced. I just like,
You know, tempo.
Yeah, it's like because everything's slowed down. But I like it. I sort of like it because you working on your techniques and stuff. But it's just like it's slowed down. I think that's the only part
that you dislike.
Yeah, but I don't really dislike it. But I guess that's like part I really don't like. Yeah.
Coach Disco, back in the day when you was playing down in Miami, when y'all practice, did y'all practice last as long as their practices do? Them guys be on the field 4, 5, 6 hours sometimes.
Well, it all depends. And we had we had 2 days. So we did like 4:45, 5 o'clock in the morning. We go to the beach sometimes and practice. Then we in the morning time.
Miami.
Yeah, then we go home. We come back maybe 2, 3 o'clock, and depending on who we playing, depending on what our coach felt like we was at that week. So if we had to put like a new scheme in, we didn't get it, we stayed. Get everything good. It lasts maybe 2, 3 hours at the most.
Yeah.
You know, depending on what we had, what game we had coming up, the importance of the game, or where we was at mentally.
I had to ask that because these kids be practicing for so long. You see Ted counting on his fingers.
Start at 4, don't end till 9.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, they're all day.
Probably the coaches feel like y'all didn't get what y'all done. As coaches, you got stuff planned when you try to be at a certain date. So if y'all out there fooling around and ain't getting it, y'all gonna stay till you get it.
Yeah.
So that's all it is.
Yo, we can be halfway through practice and our coach will tell us start from the beginning of practice.
Yeah, our coach,
That's tough.
we were doing that too. Sometimes we restart the whole practice. If you don't like how y'all moving already, we restart the whole practice from stretches.
So
Go back to the stretch line.
Real question: Why you think he does that?
I know my coach do it because most of the time, like when we at practice, like everybody be moving around slow. Everybody be walking around. Everybody like when we go team, it looks sloppy offensively and defensively. So when our coach see that and he start getting frustrated.
Then you're gonna hear.
So let me fast forward real quick. In the real world, when you get a job, if you go to your job half behind and not doing it right, what's gonna happen at your job?
You don't get fired.
Or replaced.
Yep. All right, man. Let's talk about film. We're gonna start with the quarterback on this one, the dual threat quarterback. Let me get it right. He's definitely a dual threat. When you watch film, when you break down film, what are some of the things that you look for when you watch film? By yourself. Yeah, actually, by yourself. We're not gonna do a team film when you watch film by yourself. All right. Yeah. So what things tendencies? What do you look for when you break down film, Brandon?
When watching film, you have to identify like who is the weaker corner per se, because you have to. The first thing in a game that you look for is matchups.
Right.
So you need to look for who your receiver is better than, I guess.
Right.
And then also like alignment, of course, how a defense rotates, or how linebacker tendencies, like one linebacker might be more aggressive than the other and one might be really passive.
That's great right there. That was a great breakdown on film. Keep going, man. I like what you're saying.
So like when running like RPOs, like you have to watch like linebacker tendencies, like I just said. Like if I'm playing a team like Creekview and they have a really aggressive linebacker, then I know that I have to get the ball out sooner or either hand it off and just get the tempo like going and make sure that like the line knows
Right.
that we need to watch out for this player.
Mm-hmm.
He
RPO
been
for
watching
those that don't
film.
know. Yeah, he be watching film, man.
He been watching film on Creek View. I just want y'all to know that y'all watching. He been watching y'all film.
No, he's at Creekside. They got a Creek View that's further up north.
Yeah.
Woodstock, somewhere way up there.
Yeah.
But RPOs, for those that don't know, that is run pass option,
Mhm.
and the run pass option is totally up to you. Correct?
Yeah, of course.
Yep. If you want to if you want to hand the ball off or throw the ball downfield. Correct?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, you want to get into that film now?
Yes.
Disco?
What is the name?
This Braylon. We're going to watch some highlights of Braylon Ford, dual threat quarterback out of Harrison High School. Then I'm going to come back and ask y'all a question. Then we're going to get it together. So,
Yeah.
bread basket. You mute the mic. Right?
Yeah, mine's that.
You mute the mic, Disco? Okay. All right. Get him out of there.
Oh, no, I didn't.
The highlights of Mr. Braylon Ford, dual threat quarterback out of Harrison High School. Give me some pros and cons really quick. Things that you like about your film, things that you think you need to work on as a player. Give me some positive and negative real quick.
Some pros about myself, I would say that my pocket awareness is really good.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
undeniable right there.
Yeah. I'm a dual threat. Like, I'm really good at extending the play, and I can run after, but I think that's also something that I can work on a little bit more. There's always something to work on with running,
Okay,
you know, just running the open field.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, well, nice breakdown right there. All right, Ken, we're gonna ask you a question first, then we're gonna get into your highlights. Break it down film. Same question that we asked Braylon. What are some of the things that you look for when you play the tight end position?
So at Marietta, like my position is tight end, but we flex it all. So I play inside, outside. I might put my hand in the dirt.
Yeah.
So so
Come closer.
so if I have my hands in the dirt, then it's all about I'm winning my matchup. Either I'm blocking or if I'm going off a route, I know I gotta get out, like get off the line, get out for my route. And blocking is just like you just gotta be a grown man when your matchup
You
like
got
blocking.
to. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But if I'm in a slot or I'm outside, when I'm watching film, I just watch like what the DB's tendencies are like. If I make him turn his hips, how is he going? Like, is he gonna spin out of it or is his footwork not good? So,
Right.
and also, if I'm lined up and I know he's pressed, if he's pressed outside, pressed inside, like how aggressive is he? He's gonna try to get hands on me. Like, am I gonna need to like try to get off the line quick or like create separation because he's gonna put his hands on me.
Okay.
So yeah.
So if a DB try to press, you could catch that on film and see what you're gonna do
Yes,
if he
sir.
tries to press you.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. Let's get into some of your highlights real quick. These are the highlights of Camden Overton, tight end out of Marietta High School. Camden Overton, tight end, and playing a little bit of quarterback over there at Marietta High School, man. That was a nice little 61-yard pass. I was there to see that live. Mm-hmm. But talk about some of your film real quick. Give me some pros and cons about your game.
I see some pros. I feel like I'm always open. Like if I'm 1-on-1, I feel like I can always win a matchup. I have pretty strong hands.
Right.
I say a con is maybe just get my speed up. I mean, you can always, like what he said, you always get better at running, always get faster. So I say a con is get my speed up. But yeah, I feel like I catch almost any 1-on-1 ball. I have strong hands, and I feel like I can win my matchup most of the time. Like no matter who guarded me at corner, safety, linebacker, I feel like I win my matchup.
Okay. Great breakdown, man. I like that. Now we're going to the DB, man. We got two offensive guys in here. You got a quarterback over here, got a tight end. They talking about what the DB can do and all this. Now, what does Daquan do playing the defensive back position? What do you break down when you watch film on an offensive receiver?
When I'm watching film, I watch first I find who's that team best receiver.
Right.
And then as I watch his type of routes, how he adjusts to people walking down and pressing him, getting aggressive,
putting hands on him.
how his feet is at the line. So I'm really just watching everything he do, how he move, how he carry himself like if he getting the ball or not, if it's a run or pass.
Right.
So I'm watching everything really.
Okay.
At corner, you really can't just sit there and just not watch everything a receiver does.
That's true. Okay. Well, let's get into some highlights of Mr. Daquan White, DB out of Creekside High School. Daquan White, DB out of Creekside High School with the Deion Sanders hot sock comparison out there. What's going on, baby? Give me some pros and cons about your film, Quan.
Some cons about my film. Well, it wasn't really in my film, but I know something that I gotta work on myself.
Right.
Is sometimes my eyes are in the backfield.
Right.
So sometimes I'm too worried about the run and not the pass. So I gotta work on keeping myself focused on my job and not everybody else's job.
I think all DBs a little bit guilty of that.
Yeah.
Give me some pros. A lot of pros, man.
Pros, I will, like he said, I don't never let nobody behind me.
Right.
So I'll always be in position on deep balls. I'll always be over top of receivers.
Right.
And one thing, I will come down and hit if I have to.
Oh yeah.
Some DBs they not gonna come down and make tackles, but me, my dad got me right a long time ago about that.
About tackling.
He used to take me to the field by myself with a bag and make me tackle.
Hey man, because a lot of DBs, and this is the difference right here. You have good DBs, you have great DBs. Some DBs are just great at coverage, but don't want man their tackling. They don't want to come up here and hit nobody. Your great DBs are the ones that can shut you down in coverage, and they'll come up field and hit somebody. Yeah. You know, that's why a lot of DBs don't go to the SEC, because you got to tackle those big 6'2", 240-pound running backs.
Like Derrick Henry.
Now, what I'm saying, Derrick Henry, Najee Harris, stuff like that. That's why a lot of guys go to the ACC, because they ain't got to tackle the big guy. Yeah. Go Disco, go ahead, man.
I got something I got to say to Mr. DeQuan. We talking about swag, right, that you thought you had. Let me show you where you got them socks from. See that right there, buddy?
Look at that.
You see that?
Ben had them up there.
Oh, no, mine look way better than that.
There you go.
Wait, put the come on, man. Deion had them ruffle socks.
That's where you got that from.
Come on.
Back in 89.
You can pull the film back up. When I had the white socks on, it looked way better.
You got that from Deion, man.
Nah.
Mine's more pictures.
See, I do.
When he was with Dallas.
See, Deion is a person that I do watch, and a person that I do like. But that's not where I got my swag.
Okay.
Well, look, we gonna jump.
Let's jump to swag.
Hold on, go ahead.
The sock drip came from Odell.
Where you think he got it from?
Where you think Odell got it from?
He didn't get it from Deion. No.
Hey, you know what? Hold on. Let me go ahead. Let's jump. We're gonna jump a little further into this real quick. This question gonna be for you. It's gonna be for all three of y'all. But give me a college or NFL player that you kind of watch and you model your game after. Go ahead and answer that question, Quan.
NFL.
Maybe college or NFL.
NFL.
That you look up to.
Jalen Ramsey is somebody that I watch a lot. He's very like his talent is raw. Like he just play his game. But college, J.C. Horn, like he just came like, I don't know where, but came out of nowhere. Like just became a top corner. So like I've been really watching him a lot, because like he plays different. He's very aggressive. He talk a lot, and like his game is just something that I can like compare myself to.
Got you, Jalen Ramsey. A lot of people like Jalen Ramsey, man. They really do. Cam, somebody NFL college guy that you kind of model your game after, somebody you look up to.
I really like Tony Gonzalez. Like when I was younger.
Tony Gonzalez, throwback player. Okay.
I ain't think that was.
I grew up like watching the Falcons. So
Quan be hating on the old school, man.
That's what that is.
Quan be hating on.
But yeah, when I was younger, I just like grew up watching the Falcons. Like I know it's not his first team, but that's who I grew up seeing him play. So and like I always thought he was good. Or like a dude like Rob, he just like so like aggressive. Rob Kongrowski.
Oh, okay.
Gronk, yeah.
Gronk, okay.
He just like. He's just different to me. Like he's just aggressive. He
grown man out there.
Yeah, he's just a grown man. So, yeah.
Got you.
You know who Keyshawn Johnson is?
No, sir.
Yeah, I do.
Keyshawn Johnson.
Keyshawn, big guy, big possession receiver. He didn't have a top end speed, but he would go across the middle and catch anything.
Isn't that Michael Thomas's uncle?
No, Keyshawn Johnson and Chad Johnson were like cousins.
Oh,
yeah. That was cousins. Tig, who was that right there? You see that sock game on Mr. Deion Sanders? You see that sock game right there? You don't get that credit. You see them rubber socks?
Right.
That was what I from.
I give him credit for it.
Deion Sanders, another picture.
I give him credit for it, but that's not where I got. Yeah, that's not where I got it from.
All right, of course, Braylon, same thing for you, man. Who is a quarterback that is on the college level, NFL level, that you kind of model your game after, that you look up to, take different pointers from? Who would that be?
My NFL player that I would look up to is like Russell Wilson.
Okay.
He has a lot of arm strength. He escapes from pressure really well.
Yeah, he does. You don't like Russell Wilson?
You don't?
Oh man, you crazy.
He's just theatrical, man.
Russell be getting it done out there, man.
I want to go around in circles.
Hey, he get it done though.
You ain't lying about that, though.
He get it done. Yeah, bro, you can finish
I
up.
like his wife now.
Everybody likes Sierra.
I mean, I don't really see like anyone else that like. Well, I look up to Justin Fields, of course, because he went to the same school as me.
Oh yeah, big
So,
time. Oh yeah, big
but-
time Justin Fields fan, man. I
Yeah.
watched him, you know, same thing when he was a freshman over there at Harrison. And I remember one time on a Thursday night, he was starting quarterback over there. They came to Osborne, my old high school, and played. And Justin, he did like a little bootleg, and it was a quarterback keeper all the way around. This dude stiff arm one of them Osborne defenders so bad. I was like, who is this kid? I mean,
You say
stiff
Osborne?
Was it?
Good, cause I said Osborne. Watch out, man. He stiff armed his kid so bad. I don't even know who the kid is, but he took it like 90 yards down the field and scored.
Was it on that Friday Night Lights?
No, this was before. This was back. You talking about QB1?
Yeah.
This was way
That was
before.
when
Justin
we were
Field was a freshman then.
Oh,
Like nobody even knew who Justin Field was. And he came to Osborne and they played, and I seen him do that run. I was like, this kid gonna be special right here. And this is way before Justin Field became the 5-star player that he was at Harrison.
Yeah.
But let's talk about some pregame rituals. Everybody has a specific thing that they do before a game. What is that one thing? Whether it's music, pray. What's a pregame ritual? Let's start with you, Quan.
music.
Music.
He think it's music, but go ahead.
Not
Who you listening to?
Little somebody.
not nobody old.
Not nobody old. Yeah, you're gonna have a talk with Quan in the car on the way back home.
It's gonna
Man.
be
He
little,
said, not nobody old.
Go ahead, listen to
I like listening to Meek Mill. Kodak, Get Me Turned. Kodak,
Black.
NBA, and Lil Baby.
Now,
There you go, little somebody.
Yeah, y'all gotta call him that.
He's a little somebody. Cam, same thing for you, man. What's a pregame ritual that you have?
Also like with music, you know, I like listening to Lil Baby, Glock 9.
Man,
Yeah, he get me turned.
It sounds like he get you turned.
If not that, before I take the field, before we break the banner, I go take a knee at the goalpost and I pray
That's what's up.
There you go.
before. So yes, sir.
What's up, man? Nice pregame ritual.
Yeah.
Quarterback, dual threat quarterback. Braylon, what's your pregame ritual?
For me, I just repeat like scripture, the same scripture over and over. Like God has not given me the spirit of fear, but love, power, and a sound mind.
Nice.
And then I also
Nice.
repeat. I drop fast, I read fast, I throw fast,
Okay.
100 times.
Really?
Yeah,
And that's before every game.
before every game. Yeah.
Wow. So you said drop back,
Leave
drop fast,
Leave it
Read
alone.
fast, throw
read
fast.
fast, throw fast. Look, he got me confused now. I had to go
Sound
back
like, sound like Mayweather over there.
100 times though.
Yeah.
That's what's up right there, man. That's great.
And, you know,
That's
I
great.
always watch a little highlight too. It's like I always watch Tavon Austin or DeAnthony Thomas. They highlights are always like
Yeah,
they so nice. That just
They
like
get
give me
you
the,
hype right
Yeah,
there. Anthony
and-
Thomas.
yeah.
But sometimes I we in the locker room getting ready. I pull up film on the team that we about to play, just to keep it going in my head that this
Refresh
was
yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now y'all allowed to listen to everything at one time. Like locker room got one song, everybody got an individual headset. So
Sometimes they had a speaker, but when they had a speaker, I walk out and just play my own music.
there you go. That's the one.
Come on, right there. Separate yourself.
If we at home,
Mhm.
then we have like in our home locker room we have a nice like a whole speaker set up. So somebody connect to the aux and it's so loud in the locker room.
Let me get the aux cord. Why you gotta say that every time I get in somebody's car? Let me get the aux cord. Like, what's the aux cord? We Bluetooth now. Let me get the aux. All right, man, let's talk about some rival stuff. Rival high schools. Any y'all, I know y'all got rival high schools that y'all hate them, but y'all can't wait to play against them. Look, Quan over here. He ready. Quan, what's your rival high school? That
I done lost to this same school 2 years in a row, and it's not gonna happen
I think
again.
I know who you talking about.
Westlake.
Westlake Lions.
I'm not losing to them again this year.
So you're gonna be the one to set the tone this year.
Yes,
Got to
sir.
beat Westlake. I'm sorry, the great Westlake. I gotta say it like that. 'Cause
No.
they'll get on
Ju-
me if I don't say
Just
it.
Westlake.
It's just Westlake.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you know I'm listening to you, Big Travis Booker. Come on now, you know he over there
I
Westlake.
I already know they gonna get at me at Cam Newton practice about it, but
You already know he gonna say something to
That's
you
cool.
about it. So you dislike Westlake, been on that Creekside. Cam, what's the team your rival high school that you dislike the most?
Man, McKeitron.
I already know, man. Being over there in Marietta.
Yeah. I
Why you
mean,
dislike McKeitron so much?
I mean,
It's in the blood.
it's just
It's in the blood.
I mean, they done dropped out our region, so I mean, we don't know if we're gonna see them next year. We still play them this year because we on the contract, the 2-year contract.
Yeah.
So now we play them at home. I never beat them. Like freshman year, we beat them. Varsity beat them, but like I ain't played varsity.
Right.
So sophomore year when I did, like we didn't beat them. So and then even all my little league, I ain't never beat McKeitron. So it's just like, dang.
So you got a chip on your shoulder.
Yeah.
You ready to get them, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Same question for you, Braylon. Rival high school, man.
Of course, Alatuna. You know, because it's always Alatuna because we all go to the same middle school.
Right.
We all go to the same middle school, and then we split up between the 3 schools in the area, which is Harrison, Kennesaw Mountain, and Alatuna.
Yeah, I was about to say Kennesaw's right there in the middle.
Yeah, so it's always been Alatuna. You know, it's always fun to play them, though. Of course, because, like, you know everyone.
Right.
You know, it's always for bragging rights, too.
Thank
we
you.
usually always win, but...
You said we usually always win
Yeah.
against Altoona?
Last year at varsity, though, we didn't win, though. So.
Okay. They were kind of hard to stop. They had a
team.
tight end
Yeah.
out there that's pretty good. That's
He's
one thing on Ohio State.
Ohio State,
right?
he's like 6'7".
Big guy.
He's huge.
He's a big guy. Yeah, he gave Westlake the business earlier this year. I went to the game where Altoona played, and he stood out. I think he had like 10 catches, and he went over like 200 yards. They could not stop this dude.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was great. What you saying, this go? I'm gonna get to your question real quick, man. Go ahead and get into your traditional food question that you gotta ask.
Oh yeah, my food question. I like to see what's happening.
All
right, my food question, little fun question. You call mom or pops to cook for y'all. What's y'all favorite dish? What mom or pop cooking that y'all love?
that you just gotta have.
You gotta have.
You go ahead and jump out there with the answer.
Chicken Alfredo.
Chicken Alfredo.
That's good.
Mom's
That's a
been
good
throwing
one.
down on chicken Alfredo. Huh?
Yeah, sir, with some garlic bread.
How many plates you eating though? Because you 235.
I mean-
how many plates you eating?
He said garlic bread. That loaf.
You might eat a whole loaf going on out there.
So mama got chicken Alfredo garlic bread. The corn,
Stuffed shells.
stuffed shit.
She
Break
make
that-
like
break
these
that down.
stuffed shells with broccoli, shrimp, cheese,
Man,
some chicken inside of it, and it's like a little shell, and all of it just rolled up inside of
I
it.
might be your
Yeah.
big brother. I might be your big brother.
Hey, shout out to mom. Tell her next time she cook, man, invite us over, bro. Braylon, what you eating over there, man? That mom and dad cooking.
For me, a meal that I really like that my mom makes is Italian chicken.
Italian chicken.
It's like
Okay.
I don't remember exactly how she does it, but I know it's like creamy chicken like over noodles, and then she can like serve it with like bread or something.
But you just eat it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I should cook it. He's just ready to eat.
Key thing is you ain't gotta make it.
I know that's right. He just look, when it's time to eat, it's time to eat.
Yeah.
Now, going into pregame meals, after your pregame meal, what's something that y'all eat at high schools, for pregame meals before on a Friday night? What is something that do the moms still cook for y'all for pregame meals, or do they order out from a restaurant? Let me ask that first.
For my school, they get it from restaurants because we're sponsored.
Sponsored,
Yeah, we're
okay.
sponsored by a whole bunch of schools. So usually it's just like really high in protein food, kind of like gives you energy and stuff.
Protein, carbs.
Yeah, protein and carbs. That's really it. Most of the time we have like some sort of pasta,
Okay.
and sometimes we'll have like chicken, stuff
Okay.
like that.
Same thing, Marietta, Creekside. How do y'all do?
Well, for Marietta, my sophomore year last year, before like this upcoming season.
Get close.
Oh, before our upcoming season, we used to have like home cooked meals. So like we had a lot of pasta too, or chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Like we used to have a lot of that. But this year, like we were sponsored by Longhorn, so
Man.
yeah, they brought us our pregame meals. It was like still chicken and rice sometimes. We had salad, and then we had steak a couple times
I'm
too.
about to say, what a steak at? It's
Yeah, we had-
Longhorn,
yeah, we
bro.
had steak a couple
Y'all gotta
times.
forgive Junior. He went to Osborne. They had no
We ain't
sponsor.
had
They had out pocket.
We had a bunch of moms just cooking a bunch of stuff and bringing it to us on Friday nights. What about y'all at Creekside, man? What y'all cooking up?
Since I'm doing school from home on game days, my mom make me breakfast in the morning, and then I go to school. Some days we have Chick-fil-A, other days we have like home cooked meals like spaghetti and pastas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, fast forward. Friday night, you out there under the lights, 1,000, 3,000 fans in the stand, music blaring. Right before kickoff, what type of player are you? We're gonna start with Quan on this one. What are you, focused? You got spaz out? You too hype? What type of player are you on a Friday night?
I'm focused.
You focused.
I'm calm because I'm trying to keep myself ready. So I'm calm. I get on the field when the ball kick off. It's game time.
Gotcha.
All that nice, cool stuff is gone.
It's gone. It's dead now. It's time to play. What about you, Cam?
At the beginning of the season, I was more like chill. I wasn't really saying too much because I ain't feel like a leader yet. But like towards the end of the season, like before game time, I make sure everybody hype. I'm still in my like I'm focused, but I gotta make sure everybody else focused, locked in.
Right.
So that's how I was, and I always like to get the ball first and get the jitters out.
Oh, yeah.
That was before I started playing
Oh, yeah.
offense and defense. But when I was just on offense, I like to get the ball first, so like we get it going, get the tempo started. I used to hate sitting and looking at the defense go, and then you gotta go.
Yeah,
I like to just go ahead.
quick.
That's how I felt our last game of the season. It was kind of cold outside, and the offense that went up first.
You just sitting there waiting.
I'm just sitting there cold, like I ain't know what to
Get it
do.
out.
Because usually our defense always go on the field first. Like we always go on the field first.
Right.
But that one game we didn't go, and it was cold. I was frustrated on the sideline.
You ready to get in? Get them jitters out. All right, Braylon. Same thing for you, man.
For me, I'm just like focused. I'm always like calm. I'm not one of those players that like get super hype.
Right.
You know, I'm like always like calm. You know.
Level-headed.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's really it.
Okay. All right. Well, give me some current and future goals. We're gonna start with you, Braylon. Give me a current goal that you have and a future goal that you have.
In sports this upcoming year, of course, my goal is to be varsity starter as a sophomore.
Okay.
And then a future goal is, of course, NFL.
Okay.
Like, that's
Just
really
want
it
to
for
get
me.
there. That's what's up, man. That's really good though. Same thing for you, Cam. Current and future goals.
Current goal as in this upcoming season, I want to have like at least 50, 60 catches. I want to hit 1,000 yards this year.
Okay.
So that's my goal. And I mean, it's not that far of a goal, but I want to just go to college for free. That's really it.
Hey, free education.
Yeah, I just want not. My parents have to pay for college. That's
That's your goal.
Yes,
Save
sir.
them some money, get that free education.
yes, sir.
Gotcha. Come on. What about you, man? Current goal and a future goal.
Current goal is to go first team.
First team, what? State, region,
State.
county? Oh, you want to be state?
Yeah, first
Okay.
team.
First team on state.
Future goal. It's a big goal to reach,
Mhm.
but I want my name to be in the Hall of Fame.
Hey, that's what you call vision. Yeah, that's the next. That's what you call vision right there. When you said you got that ceremony where you can put on that green jacket with them Hall of Famers. That's great. Most people, yeah.
It's gold.
We ain't talking about- we ain't
That's the
talking about
Masters. That's gold. Gold jacket. That's right. It is gold.
I'm talking about golf.
I'm talking about golf. My bad. I said the green jacket.
Green.
That's my bad, y'all. The gold
Hey, look,
jacket.
Osborne High School.
All right, look, now we got to talk about top schools. Give me 3 of the top schools that y'all are currently looking at right now,
Y'all
or
better get it right.
this is a code disco question. So yeah, I got
3 colleges y'all can choose from that y'all can go to.
Well, you wanted to say Miami.
I just asked you.
You want to
Just ask the question.
you can ask a question.
You know, it's
Give
on
me your
y'all.
top 3 schools right now, Quan.
Virginia Tech, Florida State.
Okay.
I really don't have a third right
Oh,
now.
you got to go to Guam.
Florida State.
You ain't say the you.
Florida State.
You ain't say the you.
You don't like Miami?
Oh.
Yo, daddy from down there, bro.
Oh, we got to talk.
Really?
I'm thinking about Florida though.
You still ain't say
That's good enough.
No, that ain't good enough. If it ain't South Florida 305, it ain't good enough for him.
Guam, I like you at first, man.
Yeah,
My
Cam,
top school, like that's just like my favorite school is UGA. I know.
Bulldogs,
Yeah.
go dogs. Yes, sir.
I mean, but I would let it go there, but I don't know if I would. They don't really utilize a tight end that much.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that later. Go ahead.
Another top school for me is like UNC Chapel Hill.
North Carolina, Tar
yes,
Heel.
sir.
Okay.
I just like the school. There's good academics there,
Oh yeah.
and I say Florida.
Gators.
Yes, sir.
Nah, I can't get that one. I ain't
I
no Gator
mean,
man.
it's just the way like how they play. Like they like to utilize
And
their
they'll
Yeah,
use
that
that
dude
tight
pitch.
end.
Yeah,
They
pitch.
like to utilize
Yeah.
that. Yeah, they will use that tight
Well,
end.
he had me for a moment. He kept saying UGA. Then he said US.
He almost gonna say BU.
Yeah,
What about you, Braylon? I know his top school.
Yeah.
But
I'm
give me
guess-
three. Give me
of
three
Of course,
of them.
Ohio State.
I knew that
Of
was
course,
gonna be-
We
Ohio
knew that was
State.
gonna be that one.
My second school is actually Notre Dame, and
Really?
then my third school is UCLA.
Whoa, okay. You got a broad spectrum there.
Yeah.
Okay, we know Ohio State. Dad's a graduate of Ohio State. That's in the blood. Why Notre Dame though?
I've always liked Notre Dame, of course, because my dad first liked him because of Rocket Ishmael.
Rocket is smile. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Hi,
Daquan, old school.
throwback player. Swag.
So like I've just always liked the school,
Mhm.
and I like the offense that they run too. You know, it's kind of like it's like a pro style kind of like
Right.
they go under center sometimes, but they run out of spread too.
Right, shotgun too. Okay.
So-
And then you say UCLA, way out west. Why the Bruins?
They also because they run a spread offense.
Okay.
Like I just like being able to like distribute the ball, of course, throw the ball because I'm a quarterback, of course,
Exactly.
and because their academics over there are really good too. Because when I want to major in is communications.
Hey, okay,
So-
that's what I went to school for.
Yeah, communications. So they're really good in that area.
That's great. That's great right there. Now, Quan, I got to ask you about Virginia Tech. That one stood out. Why Virginia Tech? You have a bunch of Power 5 offers. Why Virginia Tech?
I have because I have a good relationship with Coach Schmitty, the defensive back coach at Virginia Tech.
Gotcha.
I got a good relationship with him, so building a relationship with a school, it kind of gets your interest a lot.
That's true.
So
That is true.
yeah,
But you know what? Also, Virginia Tech run that. They love that bump and run.
They do a lot.
They love
that.
that in your face.
And
they love
that's him right
They
there.
love it.
and
And that is him.
that can confuse the receiver a lot.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna confuse everybody but the Miami Hurricanes. Y'all gotta see this.
All right, real quick. This is my last question. Then we're gonna not my last question, but we're gonna let Disco get into the music portion of it. But when you make it, that first big check, whether it's NFL, whether you're a CEO of a Fortune 500 company, whatever it may be, you get that first check, you get your hands on it. What's the very first thing that you're gonna do with that money? Let's start with Cam on this one.
My first check is probably just gonna go back home. Like my mom, pops, like just make sure like everybody's straight. Just make sure it's
Take
like
care of the family.
yes sir, and it's like also could be cushion money because you never know like what's going on. I don't want to like just spend my first check. I always want to
Thank you.
have some
You
cushion
heard that
money.
Disco cushion money, something to sit on.
So
Yes, sir.
So yeah, that's what I want to do. My first check.
Quan, what you doing with your first paycheck, bro? You probably going to the mall and get you some drip or something.
you gonna
That's what you gonna do.
get them socks.
I'm not. I haven't really thought about that yet.
Really?
Yeah.
I know two reasons why they sitting out there in the lobby right now.
I know.
Got
I know.
to.
I know I'm gonna buy them a house.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know that for sure.
And when you gonna buy? What you gonna do for yourself? Get a scat pack. Scat pack, the Chargers,
Dodge.
the new Chargers,
Oh,
Hellcats.
You know what? I was scared to answer. I ain't-
That's like the new generation car for all the young folk. They all in the scat
Oh,
pack.
okay, scared.
Yeah.
And Bray, what you gonna do, man, when you get that first check? What's the very first thing you gonna do?
Of course, like reward my parents for like everything that they've helped me with.
Right,
You know,
right.
because the parents is like they're like they're like the base of the house, right?
Exactly.
They always help you through anything. So I want to reward my parents with something,
Right.
anything.
Mhm. Bring that mic a little closer to you.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely talking now.
But for myself, like
Uh-huh.
I just want to like set myself up with something because I don't want a super huge house first paycheck. Because
Right.
if I'm only living by myself or living with my significant other, like
don't need all
girlfriend or
that
something,
space.
you don't need all. It's just like a condo
Yeah.
wherever I'm at, like
Something
whatever
small.
team. Exactly.
Okay. That makes sense right there. Yeah. That's
Get
what's
your
up,
two
man.
bedroom, 2 sleeping bags.
Sleeping bags and a bean bag for a pillow. All right, go ahead and get to your little musical trivia there, Coach.
All right, fellas, we got a little trivia I do, okay? I know Daquan will get all these right. If you guess them all right, what we do, I'll play your huddle tape all week on the show. So there's some old school cats that you should know. If not, I'm guaranteeing your parents will make sure y'all know these people. Pick 4 different ones every week. All right, so here goes the first one.
Oh.
That's
Ain't gonna hurt
Kid and
nobody.
Kid and play.
Hey, we got that
Oh,
one.
I didn't know we was answering right away.
Yeah, what you jumping out there?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
what you
yeah.
jumping? You knew who it was, all
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
All three of them knew who that
Okay,
was.
we got one.
They probably seen House Party a lot.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Uh-huh. Make that bigger.
Ooh.
Can you make it bigger?
Is that a new edition?
There you go.
What?
That's the
You got
Oh, that-
You got it. You got
I had to look and I was like,
That-
they go by.
I went back. You got it.
Yeah, that's a Candy Girl new edition. That's when they were still living in Boston back
Yeah, I
then.
went way back.
Yeah, you took that
I
way
took-
back. You threw me off for a second.
Little test. All right.
Ronnie,
Two.
Bobby,
So we got two right
Ricky,
now.
Mike. Yep. Ronnie know a little song.
James Brown.
Did you know that they won?
That looked
I'm
like a
blacking out.
girl when you.
You can't talk about the James Brown firm now, man.
Yeah, I remember I saw the movie. I'm pretty sure they made a movie
James
on
Brown.
it.
All right, last one.
Oh, yes,
It
sir.
was a little easy, but last one. Here we go.
Prince.
Prince,
Right.
yep.
You do that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they all.
Okay,
I
cool.
think
No
they
easy
all
ones.
jumped out there. Plus, that purple gave it away.
Yeah.
That was a good one, though, man. Shout out all three of y'all.
Good
They
job,
knew
good
most of
job.
them. They knew most of the guys on that one. All right, this is what I want to get back into, man. We're gonna continue on with this music topic real quick. Okay, I want to know who y'all rock with, man. Lil Baby versus Gunna, and tell me why.
Little baby.
Little baby.
Little baby.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all just leave the studio. Let's go ahead. Let's just go ahead and end the interview. Why does every kid pick Lil Baby? Answer that first.
He just. Little baby's just hard.
Yeah.
He's just different.
He ain't Gunna ain't
I
better
mean,
than
no.
Lil Baby.
No.
Gunna got carried by Lil Baby.
How?
In my opinion, every song that they've done together, I think Lil Baby.
Gunna is a good feature.
He is a
Gunna-
good
he's a
feature.
good
He's a
feature
good
artist.
feature, but that's
Gunna
it.
always outshines Lil Baby though.
If-
on all his features.
If you let Gunna and Lil Baby go bar for bar, Lil Baby's gonna win.
Yeah.
No, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree. with
Gunna
that.
got that swag. He got
No.
that stage presence.
I'm Luther Vandross.
He love Luther Vandross. I don't see the hype. The only thing that Baby has over Gunna is his
Everything.
commercialness. He's
He's
more
everything.
commercial. He's a little bit more marketable than Gunna.
Yeah.
But Gunna's
What?
got the street smarts, the sense. He's the better lyricist over Lil Baby
No.
all day long.
I mean,
Bro.
I rock with Gunna, but he's just not better than Lil
Let me
Baby.
ask you another question. What song do Lil Baby got that makes some sense to y'all?
The bigger picture.
Yep.
Okay,
The
I like
bigger
that.
picture.
The
bigger
Bigger
picture.
picture.
And
Yeah.
that and that's why he's better than Gunna. You know,
One song.
I give you that one right there.
you don't see or hear no rapper making a song about what's going on in our world today.
He went hard on that.
A lot of younger rappers, but your older rappers have been doing that for years.
You know
Oh,
what
yeah.
LL Cool
Before
J
you was
is?
born.
Yeah,
Y'all
that's
know
it.
LL Cool J?
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm. I know all them.
It's some dude. He make a song like at the end of every year. I can't.
DJ Khaled.
Nah, I can't. I can't think
I
who
know
he
what you're
is. But
talking about.
my dad play his song every year. Like at the end of the year, he make a song about everything that
That
happened.
happened from January 1 to December
Oh.
31st. I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know his name, but he basically gives you a year and rewind in like a 5-6 minute song.
That's
I
pretty
know who
cool.
you're
That's
talking
nice.
about. Yeah. And he doesn't miss. Like, he
Yeah.
be on it. I know
I
exactly
don't
what
know
you're
how to
talking
find
about.
what it is, but
Yeah.
All right, this is my last question, yo, because we done went over time a little bit, but let's talk about your biggest inspirations in life. I gotta end it on this one. You know, it's a person, it's a place, a thing, a community. Who or what are the biggest inspirations in y'all's lives? Let's start with Brandon.
First and foremost, God, of course, because He
There
gave
you
me
go.
my talents to do
He gave
everything
you
that I
life.
can. Exactly.
Yes.
Then, of course, my parents, my brothers, because my brothers and my family, they're always going to be there for me,
That's correct.
no matter what. Because my younger brother, Kylan,
Mm-hmm.
he hasn't played football for a couple years, but he's playing again this year, and he's
Okay.
always been there every off season, running routes with me.
Okay.
But of course, God, because I got to use my platform to, to give some shine to His name, because
Thank
He
you.
gave me everything that I have.
There you go. He's the beginning of all
Yep.
of this. Yep. That's great. Great inspirations right there. What about you, Cam?
Like he said, first and foremost, God. And then I say my family, like my parents, but like mostly my mom, because like I've grown up with her like all my life, so I see like how hard she's worked, like
Yes, definitely done
she's
that.
worked so hard, and that like inspires me a lot. And also like my siblings, my sisters, my brother that passed away, like
Mm-hmm.
my sister, she comes to every game, basketball, football. she comes to like all of it. She's always like
Right.
just came to support. So like those are some people that inspire me. Like that's why I do what I do.
Got you. I got you. Okay. Yeah. I remember big brother, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Paul.
Yes,
I
sir.
remember Paul. Same thing with you, T. Biggest inspiration.
Same as they said, God first. But my parents, without them, I wouldn't be where I am now, and I wouldn't have what I have today.
Right.
Like my dad always said, we got a dealership by our house, and my dad every time we pass, he be like, I'm gonna get that truck. I'm gonna get that truck.
Okay.
So my dad don't get that truck, I'm gonna get that truck for him.
Need it for him.
Just like how my dad got a car for me.
There you go.
I asked him for something, he go out his way to get it for me. So when I'm able to do the same for him, that's what I'm gonna do. When I'm able to do the same for my mom, that's what I'm gonna do.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
That's really, really good. All right, Disco, man, give me a little words of encouragement, man. About to get up out of here.
Hey, real quick, man, fellas, awesome job, respectful. Parents did a great job. Y'all keep grinding, keep focused. Like I told the last crew, it don't get no easy.
Yeah.
You know, things gonna come at y'all. Just stay to your guns, stay to what you was taught from your family, your coaches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
More
saying?
value.
Yeah.
Because he gonna come, enemy gonna come.
Mhm.
So make sure y'all stay focused.
Yeah.
But y'all some great kids, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Very respectful kids. Parents again, great job. I wish y'all the best, fellas.
Appreciate
Yes,
it.
sir. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna piggyback off that, man. Things don't get no easier, man. Like all y'all gave, thanks to God first. Build that real relationship with the Lord, man, because He's gonna see you through any and everything before your parents will. God is the key contributor to life itself right now. He's gonna be the one to get you where you need to go. School, academics, that's second. Got to take care of your school stuff, man. Without the school, without your education, man, you can't be nothing in life. You can't even play football if you don't have your grades in order. And academics, always take care of that first. Third, character. Character really starts before academics, because if you got great character, the academics is gonna follow. But man, I talk to college coaches day in and day out. They know that you can play football already. They know your grades. They know if you're academically eligible or not. They want to know what you're like off that field. Do you have good character? What's his parents like? What was his home like? Yeah. Social media stuff, same thing. That's another character flaw issue that some people have. You just get out here. You can't just post anything, man, because y'all are going to be household names one day, all three of y'all. People are going to grow up, little kids right now. They're going to know who Brandon Ford is. They're going to know who Camden Overton is and Daquan White. Y'all are going to have people looking up to y'all. Just be conscious of the stuff that you put on social media, man.
Yeah.
Always put encouraging stuff out there, and just keep your football stuff going out there. Just uplift the younger kids that look up to y'all, because trust me, y'all going to be big names one day, man. Y'all got great heads on your shoulders. Parents are really involved with all three of y'all, and, I love it. I love it. This is what I'm here for, man, to provide a platform for kids like y'all, man. Great kids.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
All right. Well, shout out to DISCO100 Radio. Thank you for having us again. This is another Future Spotlight Athlete Show with Junior Baker, myself, and New Level Recruiting. Y'all make sure y'all. We're off next week. Yes, we're going to take a break next week because I think Coach Disco will be out of town. Now, was that correct? Yeah, and it's spring break also. So I know a lot of kids going to be out of town. It's going to be hard to try to fill some people in on the show. So we're going to take a break next week. Y'all come back the following week and tune in for another show of Future Spotlight Athletes. We're going to have some great talent on. So make sure you click, like, subscribe, and share this podcast from today. But thank you to those who have tuned in and watched us today. We appreciate it. Y'all have a great rest of the day.
Sure.
Yes, sir.